welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing Create This Book 3. Anyways, I'm super excited to get into doing Create This Book 3. I do have two other Create This books, obviously Create This Book 1 and Create This Book 2. And for those of you who don't know what Create This Book is, it is a book by Moriah Elizabeth. It's kind of like an art prompt book, so you can do like a bunch of art prompts, and that's what we are going to be doing today. I just went ahead and picked out about 6 prompts for us to do in today's video. I'm not sure if we're going to get into doing all of them, but I'm going to try my best. So my goal for this first page is to try and make it look like my cover with like the little rainbow and the metallic in the background. And as you can see, I'm trying to get a really juicy and thick color job. So I'm using these Sharpie paint markers. I really like these, honestly, because they just put down the most amazing color job ever. Like, as you can tell, it's just so clean and perfect, and it doesn't smudge as much, and it dries super quickly. So that's why I like to use them for this little rainbow, and it just looks so good. I also like how this marker has a brush tip because it just applies so much easier. I'm back. Ooh. Pause. I missed a spot right here in the orange, so let me just fill that in real quick. So as you can see, this rainbow is just a rainbow. There's nothing special about it. And I'm going to try and make it more special by adding an outline and some stars. Just trust the process. Here's how the finished page turned out. I honestly really like it. I did a little bit of some extra stuff off camera just because I feel like it would be way easier for me and my storage. And I also spared you the pain of having to hear me cut tape because, as you can imagine, that was very preppy. Okay, time for the next page. As you can see, I already did quite a lot on this page with like the whole rainbow thing, but I think I'm just gonna add some stars and put something in this box. Okay, here's the page so far, but I still don't know what to put in this box. So well, that's permanent. Anyways, we proceed. Starting off strong with ripping off the sticky note, and it says create a quilt. Draw patterns or cut out pieces from different fabrics to fill the squares. And I have no choice but to color with markers because I do not actually own fabric. So I'm going in with this red color, and my first original idea was to do hot versus cold color. So it'd be hot colors on one side and then cold colors on the other side. But you'll see later on that that does not end up being the case, and it just goes a lot of different ways.
Okay, let's go.
So at this point, I was almost done with this entire page, but I decided to do a brown for the orange, on top of the orange for the squares, just because I felt like it would be a better color to use, although I'm not really sure how I think of it now. I don't know, it just kind of looks weird compared to being next to the other colors. I wish it was a little bit more vibrant or like worked better, because as you can see, the marker is kind of drying out. How the finished page turned out, I honestly don't know what to think, because I feel like I could have done a lot better, especially with whatever is going on over here. I don't know, I just don't really like it. I feel like it was a fun thing to make, but it didn't turn out that good. Alright, we're moving on to the next page. It says yummy toenails, for whatever reason that may be, ripping off the sticky note. And it says create awkwardness. Think of something you could say to cause an awkward silence. So I decided to do yummy toenails because I just thought it would make the most sense, apparently. And you can see me grabbing a brown because I'm outlining the nail part, the toenail part, and trying to make it pop a little bit more. And you'll see later on that I end up using the brown for the background too, because I plan to do some sprinkles and stuff just to add some extra detail. So here is how the finished page turned out. I actually really like this. I think it looks really good. I also like how I added the drips and stuff. The only thing is the chocolate chips, they don't really look like chocolate chips. I don't really know what they look like, if I'm being completely honest, but if we just ignore that part, this page looks really good and I really like it. This is the next and last page that we are going to be doing for today's episode. As you can see, I've already done quite a lot on this page with the whole sketch and everything. I put the Summer I Turn Pretty book because that's a book I really like to read whenever I'm relaxing. And then I also put a face mask because I like to wear face masks and I just kind of think of face masks whenever you're relaxing. So that's what I decided to do. And basically, we're just going to be coloring this in, and that's going to be the last portion of today's video. Here is a little look of how all the pages turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please let me know by leaving a like and maybe even subscribing. And I really enjoyed making all of these pages. I think it was really fun. And let me know if I should do this series again, because I would definitely like to turn this into a series. Let me know what your favorite page was, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye-bye!